Uh, so going back to his life incidents now, so that so there
Mm,
is something very interesting that happened with him while he was a teenager. He
mm,
had a romantic relationship as a teenager. He's around, I think he was 15 to be exact. He,
right.
15 years old. When he was 15-year-old, he,
Mm,
uh, he met his future wife, which her name is Bridget Trogno, and he
mm,
was 15 years old, and she was his 39-year-old married drama teacher. They started a romantic relationship when he was 16, which caused
uh-huh.
a scandal, leading to his parents sending him to finish high school in Paris. So,
Okay.
so this happened when he was 16-year-old. So can we find something when he?
When he was 15, his Dasha of Sun was running.
Yes, yes.
Right. Do you know the year of that?
Yeah, he was 15, 16-year-old, so you can say
Uh,
it is around the
so
90.
probably Sun Venus or Sun Ketu was running.
Hmm, hmm.
Yeah. Uh,
90 to
so
93. The year.
Sun we already saw is
Hmm,
eighth lord,
hmm.
and then it's sitting in a 12th house.
Okay.
So that's a
Yeah.
challenging combination. So why did you say it is traumatic?
I didn't say it was traumatic. It was scandalous, basically, in the sense that a
Ah,
15-year-old guy,
right.
and his parents had moved him to another school because of this.
Yeah.
Because
So
he.
basically, Sun is ruling the eighth house of taboo, right? Scandals. So it's
Okay.
something that you don't normally do.
Uh, uh,
Yeah,
uh.
so that's what it ended up doing. And probably Venus was running, then Venus is the time when you get into relationships.
Oh,
So it probably happened in Sun, Venus,
hmm.
and he got into that.
Oh, interesting, interesting.
Yeah.
And she was also his future wife, so he married that woman later.
Is he still married to her?
He married that woman later, that same woman who he had an
Huh.
affair with.
Are they still married?
Yeah, they're still married, and
Okay.
she's 24 year old older than him.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
that's, can
So
you see that older partner? How
let
can? Yeah.
yeah. So let us look at his marriage.
Mm.
So let us start with the seventh house. Then we will go to Venus and then Libra and the seventh Rashi Padam. Right.
Mm.
So seventh house has Mars, which is
Mm.
not so strong.
Mm.
The Lord is Moon, which is very strong.
Mm.
Yeah. Moon indicates an older woman. So the personification of Moon itself is an older woman, right?
Oh,
And
interesting.
because out of Moon and Mars, Moon is stronger,
Mm.
uh, so that will dominate.
Oh,
Yeah,
very interesting.
yeah.
Mm.
So that's already we see something happening in that direction.
Mm.
It may not always be the case, but it definitely supports that. And the marriage has lasted, as you said. So that's coming from the blessings of the moon.
Okay,
Of
but
course, there is.
yes, I had heard that Saturn represents old age.
Saturn is also older people. Moon is also an old woman,
Okay,
specifically. Yeah.
okay.
And you also see the eighth house Rashi Padam, A8 is there, which
Mm.
again that pattern of scandal or taboo is repeating. So marrying
Yes.
against the convention.
Exactly. He's famous for that all over the world, basically. It's
Yeah,
not a great reason to be famous, but
right.
I think people notice.
Uh, and again you see Venus is in the eighth Rashi, eighth zodiac sign of Scorpio. So
Yeah.
that eighth energy is there again and again repeating.
So, what does that signify, basically, the eighth energy?
Eighth is taboo, right?
Okay.
Scandal. So you go against the grain and you do something which is not normally done. So
Mm.
eighth lord is active in the dasha and seventh lord is in the eighth padam. And
Mm.
Venus is also is in the eighth zodiac sign.
Okay.
And then we can look at Libra also.
Mm.
Libra is fine, it's in the 10th house.
Mm.
And then you can also look at the seventh padam.
Mm.
So seventh padam is in the
Mm.
again 10th house. So that is not that's supporting the marriage.
Mm. Mm.
That's
Mm.
good for the marriage because 10th house is a good house. Yeah.
Interesting.
Now we can repeat the same exercise in D9.
Yeah, please go ahead with D9 because it would be, it would
Uh,
further give us the.
yeah.
Please.
So we have Leo Rashi here,
Mm.
and we have the ninth and third padam here, which is fine. Now
Mm.
Sun is in again in the fourth house in Taurus, and Sun is fine, and it's with Mercury, which is also strong.
Mm.
and Mercury is the lord of the fifth and the
Mm.
eighth. So
Mm.
again, that eighth thing is there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then fifth is supportive of the marriage because fifth is a good house.
Okay. Okay. So,
And of course, his Venus is exalted here, so that's supporting the marriage.
okay.
Uh, and then moon is in Libra. Libra is for marriage, and is Aruda Lagna. The ascendant Padam is there, so it definitely shows interest in getting married. And
Mm.
he got married so early, right? Or got into a relationship.
Mm.
Sixth house Padam is there, so that would have brought some conflicts. And
I,
in the end, we will see the seventh Padam, which is again in the 10th house of Scorpio, again the eighth Rashi. So 5 times the number 8 has repeated here. Yeah.
so, what does that signify basically? Means there are a lot of eighth house things are
Hmm.
coming up. So, does that signify that it's going to be rough or along with being successful?
Uh,
Or what
you
exactly?
could have predicted rough if other combinations were also rough, but we saw a lot of 10th house energy, 5th house energy. So that has sustained the marriage.
So, what will the eighth house bring? Then only the this thing about the marriage that it would be called as like.
There would have been some challenges for sure, but mostly the scandalous energy or that taboo thing can be seen.
I can understand.